Good morning. Again, here I am, your girl, back here again to chat, continue. In fact, continuing our conversation, I'm tapping into the mental health part that we have discussed regarding service members and moving into family separation. In my opinion, that loneliness and that mental health, depression, all of that are caused by usually the family separation. And when I say family separation, it could be community separation. Friendships are discontinued, all those things. I've been in the military for 16 years and I'm here today to continue part 3 of our discussion, the challenges I have faced in 16 years, how I've overcome them. Not yet fully overcome, I won't say that because I'm still doing and grinding this thing. But how have I managed to survive? How have I managed to get through it? As we put my hair in order, I'll break it down for you. Part number 3. Now, part 1, we talked about hair struggle. Girl, we have made it. Hair, we made it. We also talked about weight, y'all. We talked about weight. Ooh, weight. That was a struggle. And I'm still working on it. We talked about depression and the need to connect with our communities, the need to be seen by our families, the need to be remembered on holidays, the need to be put on the priority list by the people we love most, by the people we left home. I would like to start this segment regarding family separations, community separations. Now, the military will tear you away from your family, from your home, from the friends you've known all your life, or partially, consistently every 3 years, rip you up after you've set ground for the children. It's tough for the soldier, you signed up for it, suck it up. But your children and your family, they did not sign up for this. That, my friend, is the challenge. The family is having to deal with your choices of doing this job, and making the choice and choosing to support you so you can do this thing you love so much. In my case, I had to get my son and take him to Uganda because mwana chali techigatta. Childcare here, finding someone you trust to give your child the best is not easy. I'm not saying that Uganda is where it is and it's the best option. Now, if you can get a live-in nanny, how wonderful. But how many people can afford that? Not very many. Nze, I sent Stephen to Uganda. Francis, Stephen is 2. And I don't plan on sending him to Uganda because, by the time he grows up, ready to go to school, I'm hoping to be more stable. So I wanted stability for Francis. I wanted less chaos. So I packed him up and took him to Uganda, to my mother. Francis, I believe, lived there from 2011 all the way to 2020. Or not 20, 2020. That's not easy for children. You see a military child, please thank them for their service. Those children go through the most. They go through hell. I can't, well, actually, I can speak on it. I'm a military brat myself. But I don't think I went through this. Well, I did a little. But I can't speak on it because I don't know how to explain it. So, leaving our children and just being ripped away from the people we love the most, it's hard. It's not easy. Children become resilient when they don't need to. The spouses, I can't speak on being a spouse in the military, but I have seen the struggles other women go through who are married to my peers, my colleagues, and it's not easy. And I remember somebody saying to me, my husband just comes to me and says, we're going. Like I'm just supposed to pick up and go. So with that, I learned something. Now me, I have a husband. I can't just wake up and come to my husband, come from work and say, baby, start packing, we are leaving. Hey, African man. I can't just say, baby, we are leaving. We're going to Europe, or we're going to pack your bags, we're going to Arkansas. I can't do that. No. But also, even if I could, or even if I could say it in a nice way, baby. So we got orders, and here is the orders. We're going to Arkansas in 2 months. No. I am more interested, I say, with my family's stability than my family, actually. Well, maybe because of my experience. I am very, very adamant about keeping my family stable and not letting my choices of a career interrupt their lives. So when Ben and I were getting married, before we even got married, we sat down and I told him, my job is this. He said, it's okay. I just pick up and go. He said, it's okay. You might not have a wife for a year. He said, I've not had my girlfriend for a year while you were deployed in Afghanistan. I'll be okay. You may not, see me. Sometimes I come back like I'm stinking and I smell so bad and I've been in the field for like 2 weeks. He's like, and I'll have a bath ready for you. You have to have these conversations with your partner before you get married, because a lot of women, I say women because usually women are the ones who marry into the military. You get married and then next thing you know, oh, I didn't sign up for this. Why are you gone all the time? La 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 la. Rachi tobera waka like olabika ogenda mu bakazi oyagala bakazi eyo gyosula. My dear, that guy is not dating anyone. He's dating Mr. Uncle Sam. He's in the field, he's training. But you people, once upon a time, somebody told me a story. An African descent guy, I don't remember what country he was from. Guy would tell his wife he's going away for field training, and homeboy would be with another woman at another woman's house. He had 2 homes. Jay, until the wife one day called and said, so when you guys coming back from the field? And the first sergeant said, what field? Anyway, having said that, please don't use that guy's example as a daily menu for soldiers. No, it's not. It's hard. It's a tough conversation, the separation part. So have it with your spouse, have it with your partner. And you people, you soldiers, when you get those orders, try to get them early. Or if you get the predictions, usually it's at least a year out. Predict with your partner. Tell your partner that Munange, next year, no, I might go to Afghanistan. Next year, I might go to... It is not set in stone, but it is coming. So let your family have the same information in their heads so that they get used to it. So by the time the orders drop, they already are expecting it. You've already acclimatized them to this situation. Inform them. Do not keep them in the dark. Have a phone number from your job that your partner has in case something happens to you, so that you don't keep your whole life away from them. Because this military life away from home, these soldiers, these wives or partners, sometimes they feel like, oh, we are cheating on them, even when we are working. Eyo topic ya lunaku lulala. But have these conversations with someone before you get married and figure out how you can make this work. Okay? Now, what me and Ben decided is, from early on, when we got settled at a certain place, we bought a house. We said, we're gonna settle here so that you can establish yourself in this city, build your community, because your community is my community. The children need a community. Let's build something together. Katinze, me, I will go and I'll come back. I will go there. I am the one who signed up for this. Before I met you, I signed up for this. I have to see it through. But I don't want you to be subjected to something I made the choice to do. So you, if you're willing to understand me being away for a year, for 2 years, if I'm in Germany or in Europe, I can always fly back every holiday and come see the family. But the family stays in the same schools, the children stay in the same schools, my husband can get a job, my husband can be settled, they can be in one home. But most importantly, they have a community. My people, my family, when we moved here 7 years ago, we have a community. We have my friends that I had here, and then we continued to build on this. This is very important, especially when one parent is not home. The people that, the aunties, the uncles, they are supporting my husband, they're supporting my children. And I'm really grateful for that. But if you just take the family, rip them out every 2 years, abantu, they get depressed. Husband moves to a place and has to make new friends. Son moves to a place and has to make new friends, get into a new school. Wife just cannot figure out what is going on with her life. Kwegamba. Anyway, conversations here, they are deeper. Hey, we can sit here all day, but that is all I wanted to say today about this. I will continuously elaborate on this separation thing. And if you want to hear my story on taking my son to Uganda, dear me. You want to hear on how I've been able to survive with my child and my husband during this whole career? Let me know. I have a few mistakes I've made and a little bit of wisdom that can help that young woman and maybe that young man who is in the military and is trying to make this a career. It's a challenge, but we can get through it together.